Well, let's cross live then to Islamabad, talk to our correspondent Shazaib Wallah, who joins us from there. Shazaib, what are the signs then, whether or not these talks will go ahead either today or potentially tomorrow now, I suppose, looking at the clock and how long it'll take delegations to get there? And what have the preparations been?
Well, on ground, all preparations are in place, and a heavy security presence is visible in Islamabad. Almost 20,000 security personnel are on active duty in the capital with numerous checkpoints in place. The city's red zone and the roads leading to the red zone where these talks are going to take place have completely been sealed off. We have seen that the stage is being set for the past 3 days, and the two hotels intended to house the delegation, the Serena Hotel and the Islamabad Marriott, were evacuated on Sunday, and they still remain under heavy military guard. We are just a few meters from the area, and we can hear the sirens of security convoys passing by. In the past 48 hours, we have seen that a number of U.S. cargo aircrafts have landed at the Noor Khan Air Base, the same air base where the two delegations are expected to land. And the U.S. aircrafts are said to be carrying security equipment and armored vehicles for the U.S. delegations. For now, we still do not have the confirmation if the talks will go ahead as planned for Wednesday morning, as we know that there hasn't been any confirmation from the Iranian side on whether they will travel to Islamabad for the talks or not. Just today morning, we saw that Iran's ambassador in Pakistan posted a message on X saying that Iran will not negotiate under threat. At the same time, there is a lot of confidence in Islamabad that the talks will go through. We are talking to sources within the Pakistani government who told us that behind the scenes, diplomacy is in full swing. And like last time, both sides are trying to exert pressure on the other before the talks begin. So everything is ready here. The city has barricaded itself. And even though the situation remains, of course, very uncertain.
Shazaib, assuming they do take place, I mean, the talks really further cementing Pakistan's role as a major player.
Well, yes, there is certainly a sense of pride in Islamabad that it has been able to play the role of main mediator between Washington and Tehran. Pakistan's proactive role positions the country as a peacemaker on the global map. But at the same time, Pakistan has held quite a unique position in this conflict, being a close ally of the U.S. and also having close cultural and religious ties with Iran as its neighbor. And at the same time, not being part of the conflict makes Pakistan a neutral venue. We know that in Pakistan, the military plays a vital role and is one of the strongest institutions in the country. So it's believed that the current Chief of Defense Forces in Pakistan, General Asim Munir, is the key mediator in the conflict. He's said to have direct line with President Trump and also have close ties with the Iranian leadership, a relationship that he built when he was serving as the head of Pakistan's top intelligence agency. We saw last week that Field Marshal Asim Munir traveled to Tehran and stayed there for almost 2.5 days, meeting with the Iranian civil and military leadership, and was passing messages between Tehran and Washington. At the same time, the Pakistani civil leadership, including the Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, was on a visit to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Turkey to gain regional support for these talks. So we are seeing that there is a perfect sync within the Pakistan's civil and military leadership to put efforts towards making these talks successful. As for Pakistan, the US and Israel and Iran war has had a devastating economic consequence. The fuel prices are at an all-time high in the country that is already going through an economic crisis. So for Pakistan, even though the mediation role is a real opportunity to shine on the global level, but it's also a local necessity.
Shazaib, thanks very much. Shazaib Wallah talking to us live there from Islamabad.